now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the New York Yankees. So the Bronx Bombers are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Leading off for the Angels.
Now at the plate, David Fletcher, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2. Now a ball rolls softly to second. He's got it. And there's one down now. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. LeMahieu ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now pitch on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Stanton gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Griffin Canning will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted 4 innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Here's the first pitch. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
One and two to DJ LeMahieu.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Judge.
So next to bat will be Aaron Judge. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Lifted into center field. Trout has a read on it. 2 gone. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And that misses 2-2. Judge is off at first with 2 away. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Judge blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first, he was moving on contact. And he got a great jump and comes all the way around to score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Upton's after it. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. In now is Anthony Rendon. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Anthony Rendon connects on a solo shot. Number 17 for him on the season, as the Angels are back even now at 1 run apiece.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
That is good. The left fielder,
Justin Upton the next to hit.
Upton.
As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 13 home runs, 39 driven in. Ball 1. Hit on the ground toward the left. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
That is it.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
In now, Jared Walsh. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Walsh is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Angels move ahead here. It's 2-1.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And this will be fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Kurt Suzuki. No balls and 1 strike. One strike now from Cole. Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom of the second. The Angels are out in front, 2-1. In will be Luke Voit, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash in.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes in with an average of 265, 9 homers, and an even 40 RBIs. Comes set with the 0-1. Voit stands at second with no outs. Ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Now a ball lined to the left side, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. 1 out and a runner on second base. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Fowler. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And this throw gets away from him. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Devo, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. The average to start play at .315. 1 home run and 5 driven in. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The run scores from second. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Boy, that'll cure being down by a run. Big 2 RBI base hit right there, Devo, to give his team the lead.
Yeah, he flipped the script on that one, Dan. They were losing by 1. Huge knock right there. Hopefully the pitcher goes out and attacks.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he'll take a look at ball 1. Ball 2. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
The 2-1. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Aaron Slegers is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway.
Aaron Slegers.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Fowler will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 2 full. The Yankees lead this one 3-2. Now to the plate, Brandon Marsh, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Marsh.
First pitch of the AB now.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. High in the air out to center field. After it is Hicks. He's there and records the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And stepping in, David Fletcher. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Iglesias.
To the plate now, Jose Iglesias. This is foul right side. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Cole sets 0-1 on its way. Fouled off. Fletcher, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Popped him up. LeMahieu into shallow center. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Next up is Mike Trout. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Now the first pitch as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Fouled away. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Angels leave 1. They trail 3-2. Stepping in once again is Aaron Hicks. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now it's 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. The 3-0 pitch. is taken, strike one. And the count will be full. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. No one out with a runner at second. High in the air down the right field line. Fowler on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he is in there. One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And now the first pitch. A man at third with one away. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
1-1. Misses off the plate.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
All even now, 2-2. One out and a runner on third. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a line drive. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Giro, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hitting.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Runner at first here, one man out. Hit back toward the mound. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Long throw to third. Trout's throw will come in too late. He's in there at third.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Into the box, Gio Urshela, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Trout coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Throw won't get him.
Boy, not much you can do with that one from a pitching standpoint. It makes a pretty good pitch, and somehow, some way, this guy's able to muscle one in for a base hit.
Yeah, and you know what? Good job by the hitter right there, not trying to do too much. I know he got jam sandwiched right there, but he was able to find some green grass and give himself a chance.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
In the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch, and it's fouled away. Now the 2-1. Hit back up the middle. Iglesias is there. A step on the bag for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Yankees 5 and the Angels 2. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's Justin Upton now. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Cole into the windup. Here it is on 3-1. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Hit in the air down the right field line. Stanton on the run, and that's in there. Base hit. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Now the 1-0.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Stanton. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
2 gone now for the Angels in the 4th. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Upton stands at second with 2 gone. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
The 1-2. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. Oh, what happened? He can't make the play. 4th inning here, already a 5-2 score. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Angels strand 1, and the deficit remains 5-2. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
The catcher.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Higashioka.
First offering. Kyle Higashioka will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Fowler, almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding it to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
DJ LeMahieu is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now
and that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on the way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home. Takes this the other way to right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his 2nd base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Standing in now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Hicks is likely going to the All-Star game to represent the AL this year. That's according to the vote totals. He came into today leading all center fielders in that category.
Hey, let's give a round of applause to the...
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Trout to the track, to the wall. Gone into Monument Park. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 28 on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Yeah, after this blast, the 3rd home run of the game, you can see why this place is known as a launching pad. Balls leave this place in a hurry. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see more before this thing is over.
Gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Now batting, right fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. A ball and a strike. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Gleyber Torres waits on deck. And here's the 3-2 from him. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
A 1 pitch on its way. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready on 0-2. And this will go right by Suzuki all the way to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Now the first pitch. Luke Voigt is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The runner from second crosses the plate. Now a 9-2 ball game. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. So now to the plate, Gio Urshela. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Outside, 3-0 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We played 4 full. The Yankees lead it. Welcome. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And this is swung on and missed there by Suzuki, and he's in trouble now, down 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Yanked hard down the left field line. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
At the plate now, Brandon Marsh on a rope to the second baseman. Quick throw to the bag. Not in time to double off the runner.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, David Fletcher.
In now, David Fletcher. In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third, and they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Popped up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
And now here is Jose Iglesias, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Torres picks it up. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Angels leave 1. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Brett Gardner.
The left fielder, Brett.
First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Fowler giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Next for New York, Kyle Higashioka. 2 RBIs already, looking for more here. First offering on its way. Rendon down at third. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And now, DJ LeMahieu, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him. This one's flared down the right field line, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. The Yanks leave 1, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Now to the plate, here is Mike Trout. He'll lead things off for the Angels in inning number 6.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game, maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. 19th home run for him on the season, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. Gardner going back at the track, the wall. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A solo shot here to left. His 2nd home run of the game as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Stepping in now, Justin Upton, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Lifted in the air out to right. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
The batter, the first baseman, Jared Walsh.
So the next to bat will be Jared Walsh. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. And And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Dexter Fowler is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Yankees 9 and the Angels 4. So now here is Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Aaron Hicks.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. A solo shot down the line in right. His second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, number 22 on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Jaime Maria gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Next up will be Gleyber Torres. This he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Maria was born in Panama. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Gleyber Torres becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Pitch on the way. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Three and 2 now. Still only 1 out in the inning. Hit on the ground to short. Iglesias is up with it, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, number 29.
Ready now is Gio Urshela. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now here's the first offering. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Here's the pitch.
Those are just two great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We're through 6 full. The Yankees lead it 11-4. Michael King will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 73, Michael King.
7th inning ready to roll. And next to hit is the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. LeMahieu backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Brandon.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Brandon Marsh. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here. Searching for that put-away stuff.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Little chopper back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, David.
Ready now for L.A., David Fletcher. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent out to straightaway center field. Hicks gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. Last half of the 7th here. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Brett Gardner.
The left fielder, Brett Gardner.
First pitch on the way. Now the 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Upton's under it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Next to stand in is Kyle Higashioka. He grounded out last time up. First pitch on its way. One out, nobody on. That just misses off the inside for ball one. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, he's swinging a pitch that bad, not good.
Fouled off. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. In there, a base hit.
Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey,
now
you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu, and he hits it hard to the right side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
The batter.
And that's hitting 101 right there, guys.
Aaron.
The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
To the plate now, Aaron Judge. Iglesias to his left. He's there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
The shortstop, Jose.
Now the first pitch. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Iglesias on at first, nobody out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace. He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Mike Trout goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Anthony Rendon coming to the plate again as we look back at his 2 home runs in the game so far. The most recent back in the 6th inning. Quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, appeal to first, and umpire Matthew Ross says he went around for. Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And it's 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Here's another 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Barehanded for one. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Angels held in check there. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Aaron Hicks.
Ah, man, he's making a lot of noise in this one. He's feeling really locked in at the plate right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, anybody could get two. There ain't too many guys hitting north of 2 bombs in the game in the big leagues.
Right side, fair ball down the line. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line from the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
At the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Back on another here as the runner scores from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
So now to the plate, Gleyber Torres. High fly ball out to deep right field. Fowler looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 25 for him on the year as the blowout continues. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Matty V, I don't know what this is. Hero, is this bad pitching or good hitting?
I think you have to credit both offenses today. They both came in with game plans. We walked around during batting practice. They were both super confident, and nobody is missing a barrel.
Alex Claudio comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping in now, Luke Voit. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 3 runs already home here. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 1-1 pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He'll try again, 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
At the plate, Gio Urshela, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. The 1-1 on the ground to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
In now, Brett Gardner, as he sends it on the ground to first. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Now batting, catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Into the box now, Kyle Higashioka, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Caught off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now a look and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back in. Urshela over at second. Gardner at first, 1 gone. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fastball just inside. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. In previous meetings with Alex Claudio, he's 2 for 3. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Ground ball left side. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Angels. The Yankees are out in front, 14-4. Jonathan Loaizaga comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Jonathan Loaizaga.
So here is Justin Upton starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swinging a soft liner. And he'll get in there safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Up next to the Angels, the right fielder.
Next, it'll be Dexter Fowler. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now batting, catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
So the Angels down to their final out now. And that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. He's set and the pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Just a nice, clean single right there. And I know it's not going to probably make a ton of difference in this game. But one thing I love about the competitive fire right there is I don't care what the scoreboard is. We do not give away at-bats. And he certainly didn't right there.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Hicks is there. Makes the catch and the ball game is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
14-4 is the way this one ends. The New York Yankees get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Garrett Cole earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Griffin Canning was unable to work out of the 2nd inning as he battled with the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.